this year the numbers are quite going up, like from 200, 300 up to 500 we've had as well, and we've had to increase the Zoom capacity too. And today's the last week for the Zoom capacity. So you'll have to bear with us. All I can say is something is better than nothing. So every little bit that we learn is good. We may not be able to answer or address everyone's questions straight away.
How long do you do it for?
It's usually from 4 till 5:30. We like to finish a bit early, but usually people want us to carry on till after that as well. But we're going to review everything now that we've got more and more people join. But it's usually just, we're hoping that we can have some question and answers too, sessions during the course of the session, so it's just that we just have to bear and see. To me, the important thing is it's that dedicated time that everybody sets aside, because we all want to learn. We've got children, we've got grandchildren, we've got people who can help, but it doesn't always happen that way. So this is very much a dedicated time where we try and select topics that's going to benefit everybody widely. And whatever little we all learn from it is the idea, really.
Yes, right.
Wonderful.
I thoroughly enjoyed last week's. I've been practicing.
Excellent.
I made 3 cards for my granddaughter.
Oh, fantastic.
Balloons and everything. So it was good.
Brilliant. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, so Lataben, thank you. I hope that basically
yes.
answers
I was going to ask you about the capacity as well. I mean, how many, because, last time I don't want to miss being included. That's why I was wondering, what is your capacity? Is it up to 300 or 400?
Issues are a little tricky because at the moment it's very informal. We have to pay our trainer Dhara every session. People have been very supportive and they have sponsored every session that goes directly to Dhara. Okay. We've been lucky that we have Kirit from Saha Group, Kirit Mistry, who has helped and supported us to use his Zoom, and that has always had 100 capacity, but luckily he managed to increase that for us because the numbers were increasing. So from here on, we will see how we operate in future. When the
Thank you.
Sessions,
Thank you, Kirit,
coming back to your system as well, on the WhatsApp group at the moment, I'm just putting everyone on my own personal phone, and we already have 256 is the limit for one WhatsApp group that you can have that many participants. So we've had to start another one as well because it was running more than 256. So we are just trying to see how best to move forward. Now, let me just welcome everybody. Okay. And also, thank you, because it's for, welcome. Thank you for your questions, hi, Tara.
Hi, Smita, can you hear me?
Yeah. Good job, Tara. Well done.
Yeah.
Right. Can I say good
I hope it lasts longer.
Yeah, I hope our fingers crossed as well. So today, guys, good afternoon. Welcome again. Welcome to new members like Lataben and others. And good job that you've been trying the Canva with your grandchildren. And we've had some wonderful things that people have shared, the collages that they did. So Tara, your efforts didn't go wasted last week. They've all been trying hard.
Yes.
I just heard that. Every time we have a limit of 100 today. Yeah. We have a limit of 100 today. So I think we need to give out the recording.
Every time the session starts, people start ringing me. So I can't be everywhere. It's right. So let me say, today, Dara, we have to thank you a lot because you're out of town, and you did say that the network may not work. So Lataben, amuk wakat, we all try our best, but beyond that, sometimes it's beyond us. As a Mara par nephew ni birthday che, just as I speak 4 till 6, but I'm here with you because it's a date and a commitment we made, and you all look forward to it. So I've had had to miss that as well. Dhara is all the way from Ahmedabad to Rajasthan. She is celebrating her Sasra's birthday, and they are in a lovely place, Jaisalmer, which is right at the edge of Rajasthan. But she still dedicated her time, and she and I were both anxious कि कदाच internet na chale, par she is our technical guru, and no matter what, she makes it happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed that throughout the session it will be okay, and we'll be able to run through it today. Keval, our chat guy, I'm so happy to say is back with us. Are you there, Keval? Okay, Keval may hopefully join. Been trying to join. Oh, Ajay, it seems ke capacity of manem hatu ke kirite kitu to ke Ajay hello divas che for increased capacity, but it looks ke Ajay 100 niche. So what Dhara has done, Dhara, can you put the link on both groups, please, the YouTube link?
Yeah, I'm just doing
and
that.
Can I just request one person to help me to come out so we can have Apra Keval to man the chat. So can I just have one volunteer for now who could please join us on the YouTube? Chandrakant Bhai, can I on this occasion nominate you please to do that if you're with us? Or if we can just have one volunteer to come out so we can just admit, thank you. So we can admit Keval who will be looking after the chat for us. So sorry, my impression from Kirit was that today we still have 500 capacity, but it seems that maybe the package may have finished. So that's why I didn't realize we have issue and it's just 100. So all the others, if they're your friends, if they're your family, just tell them to join us on the YouTube link. It's posted on the chat, and Dara's also uploaded it on the 2 groups that we have. Dara, have you been able to do that?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do it.
if you could, yeah. So in the meantime, hopefully, Keval, are you in with us yet? We've made space for you. Sorry, Ajay, thoruk tricky che because unknown to us, the Zoom capacity has reduced from 500 to 100. So Chandrakant Bhai, Ashwin Bhai, Crowley Clipper, you just send your link to everyone to join us on the YouTube. So just bear with us, we will start. In the meantime, while Zara is sorting the link for YouTube out, let me just say that Ajna sponsor apna anonymous hai, but it's a very special sponsor as well, and I'll come back to that later. So thank you very much for that. Today's topics, just to remind everybody, settings is a very common one. There's a few things in there that Dara wants to show to us, such as how to synchronize and also how to reduce the power, because everyone's power is another issue, storage is an issue. So we've got that as well coming up. And hopefully, I don't know if Keval's been able to join. No. Yeah, so sponsors know who, anybody else who wants to sponsor, you can contact me. Can I just remind you that tame mane contact karan to technical issues mate nahi karta, please. You save it for Saturday for Dara and Keval, but you can contact me for if you want to join the group or find out any information. So Dara, let us know when you're ready. Keval, have you been able to join?
No, it's still saying it's at capacity.
Oh, we've just asked 1 or 2 people to leave so we can have you in. I'll tell you what, let me come out. Dara can start and you can come in.
What it is, it will just, because there's other people waiting, it will just keep using me. You stay online, as soon as there's a space, I'll jump straight in.
Oh, okay. All right then. Okay. Because I've asked people to make room for you. So is there any way we can do anything to get you in speedily?
Not really, no.
No. So it's just when your order is on the packing order.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. But I'm going to keep refreshing anyway. So as soon as it lets me online,
Okay.
I'll be
Let me keep my on so you know what Dara's doing. So when you come on the chat, you'll be able to know what she's doing. Is that okay? Will that help?
Yeah, I mean, I can watch it online as well.
Yeah. Okay. So come on YouTube. Great. Yeah. Okay.
Can I
Bol Dara.
कोई एक तो आपने remove करना पड़ता है, then only we can get Keval in.
But Dara, what Keval is saying, because there's a queue there, he can't jump the queue to get in. Is there any way you can?
Yeah, I can do that. I have enabled the waiting room, and from there I can admit people.
Okay, Keval, Dara will be able to do something to admit you.
Yeah, but we need to remove 2 to 3 people.
As soon as somebody leaves, you'll be able to come in now. You're in. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. Thanks, Dara.
I'll randomly remove. I don't know if I'm removing anyone. I am randomly
our apologies. Anyone. Dara, great technical guru. We knew we had faith in you. So welcome, Keval. Can we see you quickly before we start this session? Because everybody was. Oh, I've just admitted him.
Yeah. You just did. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
Anybody who I just removed. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it's understandable. Okay, so Keval settling in, Dara, you can get started there.
Okay, now actually we need to remove 1 or 2 more people because I'll not be able to join with the phones then. I won't be able to share the screen.
I'll come out.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I'm serious.
Dara, are the YouTube links live? Yeah.
Yeah, I have already posted them on the group. So people can join with the YouTube link.
Hello, Smita Ben.
Bolo?
Coach, okay, you are struggling with numbers. I will opt to leave the group and try and join on the YouTube if it's okay with you.
Excellent. Really appreciate your volunteerism. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Thanks. The people who can't join up just.
Do you want us to leave? I can leave.
Are you sure?
Not everybody.
Yeah, then I will catch up on YouTube. Because I know
you don't leave because you're going to show us your cards, isn't it? And encourage everybody.
Yeah. That will be great. Thank you. Okay, Dara, so over to you, dear.
Not able to join in. Yes.
Smita, the number is 98. Do you still want me to leave?
No, not yet.
Okay, okay.
Excuse me, we can't hear you.
No, I'm not.
Well done. Yet. Well spotted. You're all awake. I was just saying, while Dara and Keval are connecting, Keval does the chat manning, and Dara's just sorting her technical outs with this oversubscription today. So in the meantime, just get your questions ready. And then later on, Dara and Keval will be able to help us on that as well. So Dara, let us know when you're ready.
No, I'm not able to join with my phone. Even if there are 98, it's showing that there is full.
Oh, so have you got your screenshots you can upload and take us through that?
Yeah, I'm doing
that. Do that. So... Yeah, do that then.
Yeah, I've got some screenshots for you guys today. So I think that will be helpful for us. As we are already prepared. Just spare for 2 minutes more, guys. Okay, I've got some screenshots. Great. Okay, I'm sharing my screen to you. I hope I'm visible. Are you able to see the screen, Smita Ben?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, today we are starting with the settings. After settings, we are going to take two important topics over here. I also wanted to take a third topic, but regarding the phone, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to take it or not, but I'll try to complete whatever we have discussed. Okay, so we're going to start with the topic that is the settings. And for the first phone that we are taking today is the Android phone. આપણે Android phone લઈ રહ્યા છે સૌથી પહેલા. અને Android phone ની અંદર we are going to go into the settings one. So you can see કે મેં settings અહીંયા green mark કર્યું છે. If you guys can have a look on it. તમે થોડું તમારું સ્ક્રીન ને બી you can zoom out your screen. તમને સ્ક્રીનમાં દેખાય કે એના માટે. So you can just zoom out the screen.
Tara, sage loudly bolje. Just sage, Tara.
Ha. So okay. So we need to zoom out from over here. આપણે અહીંયાથી zoom out કરવું પડશે. So I'm just zooming that up over here for you. So I think you guys can see that. Okay. So the first screen that we have is the settings screen. After settings screen, તમારા phone ની અંદર open કરો. This is the first device that is having the Android OS. એટલે તમારો phone iPhone સિવાયનો કોઈ બી phone હોય તો you have to use this particular thing. Okay. Then coming on to the next, so this is something that you will view. તમને આવું કંઈક દેખાશે જાણે network, internet, connected device, battery, so everything will be visible over there to you. તમને બધું ત્યાં આગળ visible થશે.
Tara, haji pan said loudly, police, please.
Yeah, just a second. What I'm doing.
Thank you.
Is it audible now?
Much better. Thank you.
Okay. So we are going to take the settings. આપણે settings ને લઈ રહ્યા છે સૌથી પહેલા. Settings ની અંદર આપણે Android phone ની અંદર લઈ રહ્યા છે. તો આપણે Android ની અંદર settings app open કરી. તમે તમારી list of apps માં જશો તો એમાં તમને settings દેખાશે. મેં જે green mark કર્યું છે સ્ક્રીન ઉપર તમે ત્યાંથી જોઈ શકો છો. That is the settings icon. કે એની નીચે એવી રીતે settings લખ્યું હશે. ક્યાં તો પછી અહીંયા ઉપર જે search app લખ્યું છે તમે એ સર્ચ એપમાં સેટિંગ્સ એવું પુટ અપ કરી શકો છો and you can get that particular app for you. આ સેટિંગ્સ આ જે સર્ચ એપ અહીંયાથી લખ્યું છે એની ઉપર તમારે સેટિંગ્સ એવું ટાઈપ કરવાનું એટલે તમને સેટિંગ્સ એપ મળી જશે. અગર તમને ગોતી ના શકો તો તમે સર્ચ એપ અહીંયા ઉપર લખ્યું છે તેની પર તમે ટેપ કરો. ટેપ કર્યા પછી નીચેથી કીબોર્ડ આવશે. કીબોર્ડ ની અંદર સેટિંગ્સ લખો અને ઓટોમેટિકલી સેટિંગ્સ ની એપ ત્યાંથી પોપઅપ થઈ જશે. વન્સ યુ ઓપન ધ સેટિંગ સ્ક્રીન તમને કંઈક આવું દેખાશે. તમને આવું જોઈ શકશો કે જ્યાં આગળ નેટવર્ક, કનેક્ટેડ ડિવાઇસીસ, એપ્સ એન્ડ નોટિફિકેશન્સ, બેટરી, ડિસ્પ્લે, સાઉન્ડ, સ્ટોરેજ, પ્રિવસી બહુ જ બધા ઓપ્શન્સ અહીંયાથી આપેલા છે. આપણે ઘણા બધા ઓપ્શન્સ પહેલા કરેલા છે. લાઈક આઈ થિંક આપણે ડિસ્પ્લે કરેલું છે, સાઉન્ડ કરેલું છે, સ્ટોરેજ બી કરેલું છે, નેટવર્ક એન્ડ ઇન્ટરનેટ બી કરેલું છે કે આપણે ઇન્ટરનેટ કઈ રીતે યુઝ કરી શકીએ. તો આ બધા મેન્યુઝ આપણે કરેલા છે. આજે આપણે બે નવા મેન્યુઝ આવા કરવાના છે. ધ ફર્સ્ટ વન ઇઝ કે આપણે બેટરી ઉપર એક તો વર્ક કરવાનું છે કે બેટરી આપણે કઈ રીતે આપણે મેનેજ કરી શકીએ ફોનની અંદર. એન્ડ ધ સેકન્ડ થિંગ ધેટ વી નીડ ટુ મેનેજ ઇઝ ધ અકાઉન્ટ. આપણે અલગ અલગ અકાઉન્ટ્સ ને કઈ રીતે મેનેજ કરી શકીએ. હાઉ ડુ વી મેનેજ ઓલ આર ડિફરન્ટ અકાઉન્ટ્સ. આપણે આપણા અકાઉન્ટ્સ ને કઈ રીતે મેનેજ કરી શકીએ. So let us have the next screen. So first thing that we are going to do is the battery thing. તમે ત્યાંથી જોઈ શકશો. This is typically for the Android users. હું iPhone નું બી લઉં છું. One by one I'll be taking both of them. તો પહેલા આપણે Android લીધું છે આજે. Android ની અંદર આપણે settings માં ગયા છે. સેટિંગ્સ માં જવા માટે તમારે તમારી એપ્સ નું લિસ્ટ ઓપન કરવાનું. એમાં તમારે સેટિંગ્સ ની એપ ગોતવાની. સેટિંગ્સ ની એપ ગોતશો, ઓપન કરશો એટલે ત્યાં આગળ જે મેં રેડ કલર થી માર્ક કર્યું છે અત્યારે એ તમે જોઈ શકો છો. That is the battery which we are taking.
Today 3:20 7
Okay. Sorry, मैं बधाने mute કર્યા છે. Fine. So here we have the battery option that we required. આપણે battery option ની જરૂર હતી. આપણે battery option ઉપર tap કરીશું અને battery નું option open કરીશું. જેવું તમે battery option open કરશો, you will see something like this. આવી તો તમને કંઈક દેખાતું હશે કે તમારી current battery કેટલી છે, apps બધી કેવી રીતે work કરે છે. Then there is an option for battery saver. There is an adaptive battery, battery percentage, last full charge ક્યારે કર્યું હતું, screen usage આપણે કેટલું કર્યું છે. So these are all the different options that we have on our battery settings. આપણે battery માટેના settings અહીંયાથી કરી રહ્યા છે. Battery settings ની અંદર તમે જોઈ શકો છો કે આપણે કઈ રીતે ગયા battery માં. તો આપણે સૌથી પહેલા settings open કર્યું. settings open કર્યા પછી એની અંદર આપણે battery લખેલું છે, એ battery વાળું tap કર્યું એટલે આપણે આ battery menu ની અંદર available છીએ. Now why we are in this menu? આપણે આ menu ની અંદર કેમ છીએ? તો એના માટે બહુ જ એક સારી વસ્તુ છે જે મેં અત્યારે એક્સપિરિયન્સ કરી અને મને લાગ્યું મારે તમારી જોડે શેર કરવી જોઈએ. એસ સ્મિતાબેન has already told કે I am traveling, અત્યારે હું ટ્રાવેલ કરું છું and you know કે જ્યારે આપણે ટ્રાવેલ કરતા હોઈએ ત્યારે સૌથી વધારે પ્રોબ્લેમ બેટરીનો હોય, બરાબર. એઝ અ ટેકનિકલ પર્સન હું મારું બેટરી લઉં મારી જોડે, સોરી that will be battery in the sense કે charger, we take our chargers, we take our storage charge as well, બરાબર છે. પાવર બેંક બી અમે અમારી જોડે કનેક્ટ કરીએ છીએ, સાથે રાખીએ છીએ. તો બહુ જ બધું અમે જોડે લઈને ફરતા હોઈએ છીએ. તમે કેટલા વાયર્સ, કેટલા પાવર સ્ટોરેજીસ અને કેટલો ટ્રાય કરો કે તમારી બેટરી ઓછી મતલબ રહે. You require a battery a lot because we are using Google Maps while we are traveling. I don't know whether you guys use it or not, but I am using Google Maps while I'm traveling. Then I am also using calling, continuous calls ચાલુ હોય, internet data use કરતા હોઈએ ફોન ઉપર. That is why also the battery gets consumed a lot. So these are all the reasons where we require lots of battery for while we are traveling. આપણે ઘરે હોઈએ, we are in the same city, we are at our native place, so we are very okay કે ગમે ત્યારે હોય ચાર્જર પ્લગ ઇન કરો and we are okay with the battery. એમાં આપણે મરી ના જઈએ કે ભાઈ બેટરી નહીં હોય તો I'll go dead. No, it won't happen something like that. So now when I'm traveling, it's very important for me to have a good storage of battery. Normally we have good phones, આપણે iPhone ને બધું use કરતા હોઈએ તો their battery lasts a lot, બરાબર છે, બહુ લાંબી બેટરી ચાલે છે. But when you're traveling, even it is searching for the network, so તમારો ફોન બહુ જ possibilities છે કે ફોનમાં બેટરી ડાઉન થઈ જાય. તો એ વસ્તુ માટે અહીંયાથી I am going to use this first option, that is the battery saver option. આ option તમારા માટે બહુ જ useful છે.
Some people are saying, where is the battery option? So are you looking at Android or Apple for now?
Android. I'm looking at the Android. Okay. We are looking at the Android phone, and in the Android phone, I just saw that around 2 to 3 times again. Once again, આપણી પાસે settings નું option છે. We have the settings ની ઉપર તમે tap કરો, you will see something like that. From there, we are going to select the battery option over here, as you see on my screen, the red option. Bharti Sachdev says no battery option. Ma'am, are you in the Android or iPhone? Okay, even if you are using a Samsung phone or any other phone, there is a battery option on it. Just check it out. Device care ની અંદર હોઈ શકે, ક્યાંક અલગ હોઈ શકે. If you're not able to get that also, તો અહીંયાથી search setting નું option બી હશે. તો એની અંદર તમે type કરો battery, તો તમને ત્યાંથી બી મળી જશે. When you are, if you're not able to get it, તો તમે settings માં આયા પછી અહીંયા ઉપર જો આ દેખાય છે search setting, you can see my mouse pointer, I think. અને ત્યાંથી search setting ની અંદર tap કરો. Tap કરીને ત્યાંથી લખો battery, and then you will be able to see the battery option over there. So that is your battery option. Once you are there on the battery option.
Yeah, that's fine. Keval is in with us, so he will be able to guide them, Tara. So carry on now. Thank you.
Yeah. So in the battery option, we have this, I'm getting the first option, that is the battery saver option. Battery saver option apne sena mate useful che. I explained that. Battery saver option, once again, when you are traveling, particularly when you're traveling, it's not that always when you are traveling, particularly when you're traveling, you require lots of battery because you're using many apps, much of data, Google Maps and everything. So at that time, what I do is, when I charge my phone to around 90%, 95% or 100%, then I go in the battery option, settings ma jau, and a battery saver option upar hu tap karu. એની ઉપર તમે ટેપ કરશો તો you will see a menu like this. આવી રીતનું તમારું મેન્યુ દેખાશે અને એની નીચે there is this button that says turn on now. So I'll just tap on. તો મારું battery saver start થઈ જશે. હવે જેવો battery saver start થઈ જાય એટલે background ની જેટલી બી processes હોય they all come to a halt. એ બધી અટકી જાય so that કે જે extra battery consumption થતું હોય through the background, it is reduced to a much extended level. જો I'll again show you. હું થોડું તમને practically બી મારા phone ની screen directly share નહીં કરી શકું, but I'm trying to share it from over here. So what I'm saying is કે આપણે અહીંયા ઉપર જઈએ. Let us go in the settings. Settings માં જવા માટે my settings icon is over here. So I'm clicking over here on the settings icon. So that's my settings icon. Setting icon ni under we have this battery option, as you see. So this is my battery option. Battery option under battery option ni under there is one more option, that is the battery saver. When I tap on that battery saver, I'll click on turn on now. The moment I do it, you see my black theme, dark theme I gain, and my battery ma jo upar red color no symbol je આવી ગયો. So that shows the battery saver option on થઈ ગયો છે. On થઈ ગયું છે મતલબ right now it is trying to save my battery. જો અહીંયા નીચે લખ્યું છે to extend battery life, battery saver turns on dark theme. Android phone ની વાત છે. Turns off turns off or restricts background activity, some visual effects and other features like Hey Google. એટલે Google Assistant ને stop કરી દેશે કારણ કે continuous it is trying to see કે આપણે Hey Google બોલીએ તો આપણે કઈ કમાન્ડ નથી આપી રહ્યા ને, તો એને બી બંધ કરી દેશે. બેકગ્રાઉન્ડ ની પ્રોસેસ બંધ કરી દેશે. અમુક વિઝ્યુઅલ ઇફેક્ટ્સ જેમાં વધારે બેટરી જાય એ બી બંધ કરી દેશે અને તમારી ડાર્ક થીમ ઓન કરી દેશે. So as you can see on my phone, મારા ફોનમાં અત્યારે બ્લેક સ્ક્રીન તમે જોઈ શકો છો. Initially it was white, but now it suddenly changed to black. Why? Because I turned on my battery saver. So the battery saver option helps me save my battery. Even if I'm charging it to 100%, I can on this option so that my battery save થઈ જાય અને મારી battery properly when is required it is available. So that is the battery storage, battery saver option. That is the first option which is very useful. તમે એક વખત traveling માં try કરજો. જો normally તમારો phone if it is running for around you say કે 5 કલાક ચાલે maps સાથે કે 6 કલાક ચાલતો હશે, તો you will see now કે 1 or 2 hours વધારે તમારો phone ચાલે છે અને તમારે ઘડી phone ને charging કરવાની જરૂર પડતી નથી. So just try this option whenever you are in search or in a hurry to save your battery. તમારે એવું હોય કે ભાઈ હમણાં ચાલી જાય 2 કલાક તો શાંતિ થઈ જાય પછી પડી જશે ચાર્જર, તો at that time you can quickly go and do this setting અને તમારું setting કરી નાખશો એટલે તમારી battery જે consumption છે એ automatically down થઈ જશે. So that is the battery saver option. Okay. In some phones, I'm not sure in all the phones or not, in some phones there will be an option of set a schedule. Schedule set કરવાનું એક option હશે. અમુક Samsung phones માં I don't think એ available છે કારણ કે by default Samsung phones માં around 15% કે 20% battery થઈ જાય એટલે automatically battery saver on થઈ જાય છે. So I'm not particularly sure કે તમારે power saving mode available હશે કે નહીં. So just check out કે power saving mode available છે. If there, so you can use that. If that is not available, so તમારામાં by default થતું હશે. But over here on my phone, I can set a schedule. કે મારે by default automatically battery saving ક્યારે on કરવાનું. તો મેં આપેલું છે કે ભાઈ when the battery is at 20%, automatically battery saver on kar deva. So you can set your schedule accordingly. So let us just tap on the first, I'll take this later. Okay. Set a schedule. We are on the set a schedule and it will turn on when it is at 20%. But any time I tap karso to tum automatically percentage set kari shakso. કે 20% ઉપર થવું જોઈએ, 30% ઉપર થવું જોઈએ કે 50% ઉપર. That is your choice. If your phone allows, અમુક Samsung devices માં મેં check કર્યું છે, it has this power saving mode. If you do not have the power saving mode, you can use the other option, that is by default about 15% ke 20%, around 15% to 20% battery hoy, it automatically battery saver on થઈ જાય. So if you are having any problems of not finding this particular setting, it is completely okay. You have the power saving mode, or you can go and check out by default 15% battery હશે તો automatically પેલું red color નું box આવી જશે તમારા battery ઉપર. તો એ બતાવે છે કે battery saver mode on થઈ ગયો છે. So on other phones, you will be able to set something like this, ke bhai 15%, 20%, ke 25%, ke 30%. Ke 30% ઉપર battery આવે પછી automatically battery શું થઈ જવું જોઈએ? Start થઈ જવું જોઈએ. મતલબ કે power saving automatically start થઈ જવું જોઈએ. So you can use this setting. You can set it. So by default, જ્યારે તમે તમારા region માં જ હો, at your home place, and if you are at your workplace and તમારા phone ની battery low થઈ જાય તો automatically આ start થઈ જશે, and by the time you reach home your phone won't die. So that is the first thing which I think will be very useful for everyone. Whenever you are somewhere and you need to save your battery, you can quickly on this app. Okay, so that was the another option. Okay, we have one more option, turn off when charged. By default you can keep that on. Battery saver option turn off ક્યારે થાય તો જ્યારે બી આપણે ચાર્જિંગ પર મૂકીએ એટલે battery saving mode off થઈ જાય. આપણે કેમ always battery saving mode on નથી રાખતા? એટલા માટે કે background ની ઘણી બધી activities ને stop કરી દે છે. So sometimes those activities are also very helpful or very important for us. Like see, normally WhatsApp and all those notifications will arrive, but for other apps notification won't come. બરાબર છે, જ્યાં સુધી તમે battery saver mode ઉપર હોવ તો કંઈક તો એને background માં બંધ કરવું પડે ને તો જ battery ને save કરી શકે. એટલે sometimes those particular options are very important to us, and that is why આપણે always battery saver ને on નથી રાખતા. So battery saver mode ને off ક્યારે કરવાનું? તો જ્યારે બી ચાર્જિંગ ચાલતું હોય એટલે એને off કરી દેવાનું. અને ત્યારે તમારો ફોન 90% ઉપર હશે ત્યારે તો એ ઓફ જ રહેશે. સો આઈધર તમારો ફોન 90% અપ હશે તો તમારું બેટરી સેવર ઓફ હશે, કાં તો ભાઈ તમારો ફોન ચાર્જિંગમાં હશે ત્યારે તમારું બેટરી સેવર ઓફ થઈ જશે. જો આવું શેના માટે કરે છે? સો ધેટ કે જે તમારે બીજી બધી એપ્સ ને એને જે સ્ટોપ કરી નાખ્યું છે તો એને એ પાછું રિઝ્યુમ કરી શકે. So that is why it is always recommended કે જ્યારે બહુ જ આમ બેટરીની જરૂર હોય ત્યારે we do this battery saver on. Otherwise what we recommend is કે તમારે તમારા important notifications કે અમુક એ Google features કે બીજા બધા features ને તમારે stop ના કરવા હોય, so don't off it always. દર ફેરી તમે પ્લીઝ એને ઓફ મતલબ કે બેટરી સેવર મોડ ને ઓન ના રાખો. જ્યારે તમારે બેટરીની સખત જરૂર હોય, at that time only if you do that, તો તમારો ફોનમાં જે બીજા બધા ફીચર્સ છે એને બી તમે સારી રીતે યુઝ કરી શકશો. ઓકે, એની ક્વેશ્ચન્સ ઓન ધીસ?
People can raise their hands. Smita Babi will be able to take them and then you can answer, Dara. So if anyone has any questions and clarity before we go on to the battery saver mode for iPhone, anyone has any questions? Keval has been great in terms of answering a lot on the chat, Dara.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, I just saw that. Yes.
Hello, Ben.
હા બોલો.
મારા ફોનમાં છે બેટરી સેવર્સ નથી અરે બતાવતું.
ઓકે, તમારો કયો ફોન છે?
આઈફોન છે.
ઓકે મેમ, આઈફોન નું હવે હું લઈશ.
ઓકે.
આઈફોન નું હવે લઈશું, એટલે હું આઈફોન નું લઈશ ને મેમ, એટલે એ વખતે તમને ખ્યાલ આવી જશે.
ઓકે. ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ.
Right, but sorry, in my phone I got a Samsung and it says battery and device care, but I can't see anything battery saver.
Okay, which phone?
I got Samsung Android.
Okay, Samsung Android. Okay, yeah. You can just search in your settings. તમે battery કરીને search કરો, ત્યારે તમને મળી જશે battery saver option. You also have the બધા મોડલ ઉપર અલગ અલગ હશે, એટલે તમે ખાલી એની પર સર્ચ કરો તો you will be able to find it. Just try it in your settings, battery કરીને search કરો એટલે automatically battery saver mode બધું તમને ત્યારે દેખાઈ જશે. એ અંદર કોઈ બીજા મેનુ ની અંદર હશે. Understood? કે not under the same label, it might be having a different label. If you're not able to find it, so just type on the search. આપણે જ્યારે બી તમે આ ઓપન કરશો ને તો સેટિંગ્સ ની અંદર સર્ચ સેટિંગ્સ અહીંયા આ ઓપ્શન છે, you can see my screen. અહીંયા જો આ સર્ચ ત્યાં તમે લખશો ને એટલે ઓટોમેટિકલી મળી જશે.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
If people haven't got questions, chat mic be saras that Keval has answered. So let me share that. Vinod Bhai Patel asked, any damage is done by on-off? So Keval answered, no damage is done. It potentially extends the battery of the life. And also power saving mode doesn't do any harm to your phone's hardware, but it can affect your app and device performance. So it restricts the background. So Dara, you want to just, elaborate anything?
Yeah, that is what I was saying. કે આપણે કેમ એને always on નથી રાખતા, એનું reason એ છે કે આપણા app performance માં ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક એની effect આવે, and then we got to know કે ભાઈ પહેલા છે ને આવું થતું હતું, હવે આવું નથી થતું. You know, you might say something like that. પહેલા મારા ફોનમાં બધું ઓકે હતું, પણ હમણાંથી આ બેટરી સેવર ઓન, તમને એવું ધ્યાન ના આવે કે ભાઈ બેટરી સેવર ઓન કરી દીધું છે ને એટલા બધા ચેન્જીસ મારા ફોનમાં આવી રહ્યા છે. સો ઇટ અફેક્ટ્સ ધ એપ પરફોર્મન્સ, બટ ઓવરઓલ ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ નુકસાનદાયક નથી ફોન માટે. પણ હા, એપનું જે રીતે એપ વર્ક કરવી જોઈએ એવી રીતે ના કરે. કેમ? કારણ કે એની ઘણી બધી એપ્સની બેકગ્રાઉન્ડ પ્રોસેસને સ્ટોપ કરી દે. લાઈક ઇફ યુ આર યુઝિંગ સ્ટોક માર્કેટ કે એવું કંઈ જોતા હો તો ઓટોમેટિક રિફ્રેશ થતું હોય તો એ બધું બંધ થઈ જાય. એ બધું બંધ થાય તો that is always going to affect if you are working on those stocks and everything. ત્યાં તમારે continuous prices and all જોવું હોય તો એ એપ કદાચ બરોબર ના ચાલે. So I always recommend કે જ્યારે તમારે બેટરીની બહુ જ આમ સખત જરૂરત હોય ત્યારે જ એને આપણે ઓફ રાખીએ.
Pragnaben Pushtata, can we leave the battery saver on all the time?
That is what I just answered. કે I would say that જો તમારી એપ્સ પછી બરાબર કામ ના કરે એવું પોસિબિલિટી છે, એટલે આપણે ઓલવેઝ એને ઓન નથી રાખતા. આપણે શું કરીએ છીએ કે જ્યારે આપણે બેટરીની સખત જરૂર હોય કે ભાઈ આજના દિવસ માટે બેટરી આટલા વાગ્યા સુધી તો ચાલવી જ જોઈએ, તો એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ આપણે ઓન કરી દઈએ છીએ.
Okay. And going back a little while, Keval had given us a tip. Keval, can you extend and quickly help us understand that when we want to charge the battery a lot faster, then we switch off we put it in aeroplane mode to charge it faster. So, Keval, do you want to explain quickly on that front?
Sorry, what did you need me to explain?
You gave us a tip that when we put the phone on charge, to charge it quickly, we switch it off on aeroplane mode.
Yeah, that's right. If you switch on aeroplane mode or flight mode, depending on what it's listed under, it's either aeroplane mode, flight mode, travel mode. Once you've got that on, this disables all of your apps, your internet, and all of your connectivity for your phone calls, everything. This enables you to charge your phone at a lot faster speed. So normally, I've got a Samsung, I believe it's an S10 or an S12, I think. And normally on fast charge, it would take 1 hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 50 minutes when the battery is more or less completely empty. When I do it from airplane mode, it does it within 51 minutes. I save about an hour because everything else is disabled. All it's focusing on is just charging up the battery. So you can put airplane flight mode on to help charge your battery a lot faster.
But only do it if you don't want any urgent calls coming, because otherwise it blocks everything. It's not
Yeah,
functional.
of course. Yeah. While you've got flight mode on, while you've got airplane mode on, it's disabled all of the other functions on your phone, all connectivity. So it's only to be used when you know you're not going to be using your phone for an hour. For example, if you're going into an appointment, if you're going into the shower, toilet, getting ready in the morning, if you know that you're not going to look at your phone anyway for 1 hour, that's usually a good time to use the airplane mode function to charge your phone quickly if you need to.
Thank you. That's great. Yeah, I use it a lot. It does charge it quickly. So
Can I
Dara,
ask a quick question?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I've got on mine adaptive battery. Put unused apps to sleep. Should that be on?
Okay, which phone?
It's Samsung Android. Samsung.
Yeah, you can put that to sleep. That will also help to save your battery and everything. Even your storage at that particular time. When we did storage, I mentioned that કે ઘણી વખત તમારી unused app હોય તમે sleep ઉપર put up કરી શકો છો. So if you do that, so એ automatically pick કરે છે.
So it's all the time,
picks up. Yeah. So like you have to check કે કઈ apps છે. કદાચ એવી app હોય જે તમારે important હોય પણ તમે એને ઓછું use કરતા હો. So એને બી put up કરી દે sleep માં. So that is going to harm you. So you can put those apps to sleep, but first I will recommend કે તમે check કરો કે કઈ apps છે. જો તમે એ apps use ના જ કરતા હો તો I will recommend કે storage બતાવવા માટે આપણે શું કરવું જોઈએ એને remove કરી દઈએ. મતલબ કે uninstall કરી દઈએ. But if that is not the case, we can use this option.
Okay. And adaptive battery, limit battery usage for apps that you don't use often. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the same thing you told me. Okay.
Yeah. You have to keep that on. એ આપણે adaptive battery ને on રાખીએ છે.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now let us move on to our iPhone thing. So I will quickly show the screenshots for iPhone first. Okay. So that's my iPhone screen, everybody. And that's the setting symbol. Now, all the iPhone people, after the battery no option કર્યું Android phone ની અંદર, we are doing the same option in iPhone. iPhone માં તમે એ mode કઈ રીતે on કરી શકો. That is iPhone માં એ mode નું નામ છે, battery saver mode નું નામ છે low power mode. The name of that thing, they have a battery saver કર્યું Android ની અંદર, એનું iPhone માં નામ છે low power mode. એ તમે કઈ રીતે ઓપન કરી શકો? અહીંયાની મેં રેડ બોક્સીસ કરેલા છે એટલે આપણે એની પર ટેપ કરવાનું છે. સૌથી પહેલા આપણે આવો સિમ્બોલ ગોતવાનો છે. That is the setting symbol. આપણે જે સેટિંગ સિમ્બોલ ઉપર ટેપ કરીશું એટલે આ સેટિંગ્સ આપણું ઓપન થશે. સેટિંગ્સ ની ઉપર થોડુંક તમારે સ્ક્રોલ કરવું છે. ત્યાં નીચે આ રેડ કલરનું જે મેં માર્ક કર્યું છે એવી રીતે બેટરી તમને દેખાશે લખેલું. ઓકે. સો અગેન કઈ રીતે જવાનું? આઈફોન સ્ક્રીન ની ઉપર તમે જાઓ. આઈફોન સ્ક્રીન ની અંદર ત્યાં આગળ સેટિંગ્સ નો સિમ્બોલ છે. સેટિંગ્સ ના સિમ્બોલ ઉપર તમે ટેપ કરો. ટેપ કરી અને એને ઓપન કરો. તમે ઓપન કરશો એટલે ત્યાં આગળ તમને દેખાશે બેટરી નો સિમ્બોલ. હવે એ કઈ રીતે તરત નહીં દેખાય, થોડુંક ઉપર સ્ક્રોલ કરવું પડશે. જસ્ટ સ્ક્રોલ અ લિટલ બિટ અપ. અને જેવી રીતે મારા ફોનમાં અહીંયાની રેડ બોક્સમાં લખ્યું છે બેટરી, તમારા ફોનમાં બી સેમ જ દેખાશે. ઓકે. Then when you click on that, you have this first option that's called the low power mode, જેના વિશે હું તમારી જોડે વાત કરી રહી હતી કે low power mode. So low power mode ઉપર તમે by default એ off હશે. જ્યારે બી તમારે એવું હોય કે બેટરી આપણે બચાવી છે તો એને તમારે સ્લાઇડ કરી અને ગ્રીન કલરનું કરી દેવાનું. હું તમને મારા ફોન ઉપર બી તરત બતાવું છું. Again, let me show you on my phone. So that's my iPhone. મારો iPhone છે. iPhone ની અંદર our first thing we require is the settings.
Dara, the volume has dropped.
Okay.
Better.
Yes. Okay. So we'll go on our iPhone screen થોડુંક તમે એને ઉપર સ્ક્રોલ કરો. જેવું તમે એને ઉપર સ્ક્રોલ કરશો એટલે નીચે તમને ઓપ્શન બતાવશે. That is the battery option. As you can see, I have the battery option over here. That's my battery option. Okay. Battery option ની અંદર the first option that we have is the low power mode. એમાં તમારે by default off છે એને તમારે on કરી દે. મારું on જ હતું, sorry. એને તમારે off કરી દેવાનું. Sorry, on off whatever you want you can do it. Green color નું દેખાશે. Okay, એની પર tap કરશો એટલે ગ્રીન, અગર white હશે તો green થશે. Green મતલબ કે low power mode on થઈ ગયો છે. And if you close it તો એનો મતલબ કે low power mode off થઈ ગયો છે. જો એમાં નીચે લખ્યું છે low power mode, you can see on the red box also on the screen. Low power mode temporarily reduces background activities like download and mail fetch until you can fully charge your iPhone. જ્યાં સુધી તમે તમારો આઈફોન ને fully charge કરો ત્યાં સુધી લો પાવર મોડ ઓન રહેશે. ઓન રહેશે તો શું થશે કે ડાઉનલોડ તમે કંઈક મૂક્યું હોય કાં તો મેલ ફેચિંગ જો ઓટોમેટિક થતું હોય ને, મેલ્સ ઓટોમેટિકલી જેવું તમને મેલ સેન્ડ કરું તમને ઓટોમેટિકલી પોપઅપ થાય, પણ એ બાય ડિફોલ્ટ જે ફેચિંગ ઓફ મેલ છે એ બધું થોડા ટાઈમ માટે ટેમ્પરરીલી એને ક્લોઝ કરી દેશે. સો ધેટ ઇઝ ધ રીઝન વેર વી સે કે ઓલવેઝ લો પાવર મોડ અમે ઓન રાખતા નથી. We on it only some of the time so that we can make 100% usage of that particular option. જ્યારે આપણે બેટરી બહુ સેવ કરવું હોય, particularly again I am saying particularly while we are traveling, we try કે આપણે ઘડી ઘડી બેટરી ચાર્જ ના મળતું હોય કશે બી, એટલા માટે આપણે આ લો પાવર મોડ એ વખતે યુઝ કરીએ. Because on holidays all the mails and everything is not important for us કે ભાઈ અત્યારે હોલિડે પર જ છીએ તો we can enjoy ourselves, so we can use this option. But daily basis પર આપણે આ યુઝ નથી કરતા તો પછી આપણી એપ્સમાં અમુક નોટિફિકેશન્સ આપણને ના આવે અને એના લીધે આપણને બહુ તકલીફ પડી શકે છે. That is why. Okay, your work might get hindered. તમારું કામમાં અટકી જાય, आपका काम अटक सकता है, आपको अच्छे से नोटिफिकेशन नहीं मिलेगा तो आपको हो सकता है you might have to suffer some losses because of it. So that is the reason that we try to use this option only when other things are not important, only battery is important. અત્યારે એવું છે કે ભાઈ બેટરી જ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે, બાકી બધું કઈ વાંધો નહીં. એક બે મેલ બે મોડા આવશે, કલાક રહીને આવશે તો we are okay with that. At that time we can use the battery option. Okay.
Can I add one thing, please?
Yeah, please.
When we have got this battery low mode so there is another tip on your far top level where there is a percentage, the color of the battery changes, right? From black it goes into a orange color.
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct. On iPhone it goes to yellow, on Android there is a red kind of box or orange kind of box, whatever it is. Smita Ben, would you like to say something on this?
Oh yeah, so you finished the we'll come back to it. Yeah, I just wanted to say our YouTube members are quite keen as well. There's quite a few there. I've just told them that they can put their question on chat related to battery, and then Dara and Kevo will answer and I'll type it back on YouTube and get back to them. So that's another way we're trying to accommodate as best as we can. આપણી પાસે અત્યારના જે આપણી સમક્ષ ફોટો છે, Dara, I'm so glad that you've been able to put this up for us. તો આજના આપણા સ્પોન્સર્સ છે એમની માટે આપણે સેજ પ્રેયર્સ કરવાની છે. તો આપણા નરેન્દ્રભાઈ કાંતિલાલ મહેતા, unfortunately we lost him last May. So we've just want to do a half-a-minute prayer, everybody. In the meantime, you can just switch off as well from battery and we'll move to the next topic. And before I do that, I just want to wholeheartedly, on behalf of you all, welcome Kevo. Kevo, we really missed you. Everybody sent so many messages and you can come back once I finish the prayers to thank us all in return as well. So starting from now for 30 seconds, if you can just pray for Narendra soul wherever he is, and to thank his family and for sponsoring today's session. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hope the prayers helps his journey towards the moksha, and his family gets strength from our collective prayers. તમને થશે કે આવું કરીએ છીએ કે શું, પણ it's જરૂરી છે આપણે આ totally sponsors ઉપર rely થાય છે, people's goodwill, and that helps us to keep this going. We will have issues now that we don't have an increased Zoom capacity, so we'll be looking for more sponsors. So I'm sure કે તમને પણ થોડું breathing મળી ગયું, and once again thank you to our sponsor. Keval, do you want to briefly come in now, because we definitely missed you.
Keval, how are you now?
Hi everyone. Yeah, obviously the first thing, just to thank you all. It was a very tough time, and you know, I'm lucky to be here, so I just wanted to thank all of you, your prayers, your support, your well wishes. Honestly, when someone's in that position, it's only then you realize how much the power of people's good wishes, prayers and energy really can help you through times like that. So genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all. It really meant so much to me, and it really helped, and it's one of the reasons why I'm still here and able to recover so quickly. Smita auntie was texting me, calling me every day, staying in communication, making sure if I needed anything, passing me messages of support and well wishes and everyone's prayers, and literally just being a rock for me. So obviously I want to thank Smita auntie, Dara, all the team behind the scenes, and obviously all of you, every participant here. I genuinely can't thank you enough. I wish there was a way to express it better or to be able to do something for all of you, but for now all I can say is thank you, and I genuinely mean that. Thank you.
Keval, let me be honest, we can't thank you enough. You have dedicated your time since last April. You haven't missed a session with us, and we all are truly indebted with your knowledge, your skill, your patience, your support on the chat. So absolutely, let me tell you on behalf of all the people who sent messages that they all mean the best, and that we sincerely want to thank you, and we're here for you. Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can only say how much it helped. When you're in a place like that, you're alone. There's a lot going on, but everyone's messages, it was very powerful. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. Yeah. Some people said it made them cry, your video, Keval. So everyone's with you. કોઈને થશે કેમ વાર કરે છે, કેમ આમ કરે છે, પણ અમુક વસ્તુ જરૂરી હોય છે, કારણ કે at the end of the day we are one big mobile learning family, and we have to take care of each other. Someone's loss or someone's illness is something to be shared by all of us. So the others, be patient, and thank you for everyone, to everyone. Okay, Dara, we move on. If people have any questions on the iPhone battery thing, let's have those first, and then we move to the next topic.
I think some Amruta Ben tried to raise her hand.
Smita Bhai, can you spotlight?
Amrut Bhai, I'm really sorry. Sorry. Yeah, you can unmute your, yeah.
Yeah, sure. What I was asking, you know, a very interesting topic you raised today, and I have attended few of your sessions, you know, and it's really very much good learning at my age as well, I would say. Right, what I was asking, I do have iPhone, you know, and an iPhone, you kindly said about in a setting, is that the low power mode not to keep all the time? Is that right, what I understood?
Yeah, correct. Not all the time, correct.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, sure. Thanks very much for the answer as well. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, then there is Bhakti, Bhaktiben Shah.
Plus કરી એક રાખો ને તો તમારો પછી અંક
Bhaktiben, તમારે કઈ કેવું છે?
Haji, sorry, I wasn't unmuted. Yes, thank you, Tara, for whatever you're doing at the moment. And I understood Amrit Bhai said the low power mode, but same time, if you're not working, you don't really need it. So can you keep it on all the time?
Yeah, if it is not that important, then you can. મેં કીધું ને આ ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ ઉપર ડિપેન્ડ કરે છે. જો તમારા માટે બેટરી વધારે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે બીજી બધી એપ્સ કરતા, તો તમે ઓન રાખી શકો છો. તમને એવું લાગે કે ભાઈ ના બેટરી ભલે જાય પણ આપણી એપ્સ બરાબર કામ કરવી જોઈએ, તો you can do it that way.
Another thing is that when you know, sometimes I sing on the Zoom, and then when you are singing on the Zoom, especially I use my phone for the music. That time, should I have a aeroplane mode or can I have a Wi-Fi one? Because sometimes I don't know which is the best to get a reception.
Okay, if you are using on YouTube and if you have તમારા ડાઉનલોડ કરેલા હોય વિડીયોઝ કે તમારા સોંગ્સ, તો તમે એરોપ્લેન મોડ ઉપર જઈ શકો છો. that will save your battery. પણ if that is not the case, તમે ડાઉનલોડ ના કરેલું હોય તો તમારે કમ્પલસરી વાઈફાઈ તો જોઈશે જ, તો જ તમે સાંભળી શકશો.
Okay, all right. And is this the only setting we have in an iPhone, or is there any more? Because I thought we only done one low power mode. Is there anything?
Yeah, iPhone. No, we have this only for iPhone.
This is only we have, yeah? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dara. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, our second topic for the day is કે આપણે કઈ રીતે accounts manage કરી શકીએ. So let us see how we can manage the accounts over here. Okay.
Tara, are you talking about email accounts? What accounts are you talking about?
All the kinds of account. I'll just show that. So let us again go into our settings. Let's have to settings માં જઈએ. We are going from the Android phone now. આપણે Android ઉપર જઈએ છે. આપણે settings માં જવાનું છે.
Android નું કરું છે.
હા, Android નું કરું છું. અને પહેલા settings થી
Tara, we can't hear you.
You are on mute.
Yeah, I muted myself also. Okay, so let us go on the settings again. We are going with the Android phone again. Okay, so let us go on the settings again. Settings ઉપર તમે tap કરો, settings open થશે અને થોડું નીચે scroll કરશો. So we have that option which is screens. Let me go. Yeah, and you can see there is a setting with the name accounts. Accounts કરીને એક setting છે. If you can see that. અને એની ઉપર તમે tap કરો. So you can see the accounts setting over here. એની ઉપર તમે tap કરો. When you tap on that particular thing and you click on next, that is my screen that shows all my different accounts. WhatsApp account, MS Office account, Just Dial account, Google account, whatever kind of account you have added, Yahoo, Gmail, any kind of account, Adobe, આપણે Adobe scan કરીએ છીએ એટલે Adobe બી કદાચ તમારું હોય, WhatsApp business હોય, WhatsApp account હોય, personal email address નું account હોય, જેટલા બી accounts, જ્યાં બી તમે sign in કરો, એટલે જેટલા બી accounts આપણી પાસે હોય, એ બધા જ accounts અહીંયાથી તમે જોઈ શકશો. So that is the account that I'm talking about. હવે આ accounts શેના માટે મારે લેવું પડ્યું આજે? So accounts are useful કે એની અંદર તમારા Yahoo accounts હોય, Gmail accounts હોય, તમારા એના સિવાયના બીજી apps ના accounts હોય, like Truecaller as you see over here, there is a WhatsApp account over here. હવે આ જેટલા બી accounts છે એ બધા account માં અમુક data હોય. What kind of data? So જ્યારે તમે Gmail નો account હોય તેમાં તમારા contacts હોય, mails હોય, તમારા photographs હોય, બહુ જ બધું હોય. સિમિલરલી અગર તમારા WhatsApp હોય તો એમાં બી તમારે WhatsApp contacts હોય, WhatsApp ના messages હોય. So એ બધા જે options છે, I will tell you how many of them are there. Quickly, when you check your accounts, તમે account ઉપર જે account છે એ બધા તમને દેખાશે અને તેની પર તમે ક્લિક કરશો, એમાં અલગ અલગ ડેટા હશે. There are photographs, there are emails, there is the YouTube. So have a lot of accounts, and with this account what we can do is આપણે એ બધો ડેટા આપણા ફોનની અંદર સિંક્રનાઇઝ કરી રાખી શકીએ. સિંક્રનાઇઝ એટલે કે આ ફોનમાં બી ચાલે, બીજા ફોનમાં બી ચાલે અને ત્રીજા ફોનની અંદર બી તમારે ચાલે.
Dara, we can't. Dara, have we lost you? Looks like it, yeah. Kibble, whilst Dara is reconnecting, are you able to take us through?
Sorry, where did you want me to begin from?
She was just talking about the managing accounts. So I don't know if you've got your phone and if you could put that on the camera.
Unfortunately, I haven't got the, obviously where I am at the moment, I can't connect my phone to the screen. Okay. I think Dora's
we've lost her.
Dora's connected back.
Is she? Yeah. She did say
Smita, while we're waiting for Dara to connect, I got an iPhone and it says personal hotspot. What is that? If Keval can help me.
Yeah, sure. Keval, will you be okay to answer that?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, is it an iPhone or Android you've got?
iPhone and personal hotspot. It's at the moment it says off, but I'm trying to turn it on. But first of all, I don't know what is that, and I'm trying to turn it on, but it doesn't come on. So I just wonder what is that for?
Okay, so a hotspot is when you want your phone to be used as a modem or a router. So you know how at home you have your internet. ઘરે જે ઇન્ટરનેટ હોય ને, હા, એટલે ઈ લોકો તમને ઘરે જે ઇન્ટરનેટ ફિક્સ કરતા હોય ત્યારે ઈ લોકો તમને ઓલું મોડેમ કે રૂટર આપે ને.
એટલે વાઈફાઈ.
હા, વાઈફાઈ નું મોડેમ. કદાચ આપણી પાસે વાઈફાઈ ના હોય તો આપણે આપણા પોતાનું ફોન યુઝ કરી શકીએ મોડેમ જેવી ના. એટલે જેને તમારા ફોન ઉપરથી કનેક્ટ કરવું હોય ને તમારું ડેટા યુઝ કરવું હોય ઈ કરી શકે. એટલે તમારી પાસે લેપટોપ હોય, તમારું ઘરનું, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ તમારું ઘરનું ઇન્ટરનેટ is gone down, it's not working, for example. So you can use your mobile data to use other devices, એટલે laptop કે tablet કે TV ઉપર, any of these other devices, you can connect them to your phone and they will use your mobile data instead. You just have to be careful about what plan you are on and how much data. If you keep your mobile hotspot on and you don't have unlimited data, it will use up a lot of your personal data, and this can create a big bill for you. So usually that is kept as off, and it's not usually kept on unless you need it in an emergency, or for example, like I said, either your home internet's gone down, or one of your friends needs to use internet and they don't have data. You can let them connect to your phone for a little bit while they use the internet, but it's very important you do keep it off if you don't have an unlimited data plan.
Okay. Okay, so at the same time, sorry, excuse me, at the same time, at the moment, I can't turn it on. So when you are only using phone, you can't turn it on unless you are connected to another device. Is that right?
No, I mean, even if you're using your phone, you should still be able to turn hotspot on.
No, I can't
It's
do
just
it. I'm
using
trying.
your
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, you can do it.
Keval, is hotspot and mobile data the same thing?
No, your
Mobile data
mobile
and
data is what your mobile data is what you get
okay.
from your phone provider.
yeah.
They provide you either unlimited internet or 25 gigs, 50 gigs, 10 gigs,
Okay.
2 gigs, depending on what your plan is, what you've
Oh, I
paid for
see.
each
I
month.
see. And
So
the
that
hotspot
is
is
your
different.
the hotspot lets you use the data that you've got. So if you've purchased each month 10 gigabytes or unlimited or 50 gigabytes, when you put your hotspot on, any other device that you allow to connect to your phone will be able to use your mobile data. At the moment, your mobile data is specifically for your device, the one that you've got, your mobile plan or your tablet. It's
Yeah.
specifically just for that. But
Okay.
if you open up
Thank
your
you.
hotspot, you can let other devices use that mobile data.
And hotspot also you have to pay for that. You buy that?
No, it's a free.
Oh, it's free.
Just a feature on your phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
hotspot is a feature on our phone. Oh, I've got
Yeah.
Android. I've got Android. Will it be there as well?
Yeah, on Android it should be. And to those that were on iPhone who the hotspot wasn't switching on,
Okay.
sorry, was it Bhakti Auntie, I think, when if your mobile if your hotspot is not switching on, it may be that your service provider or whoever supplies your internet has disconnected that feature for you because you only have a small data plan. So you either need to check it with your data provider and they can switch it on.
My plan, I've got only 4 GB. I've got only
Yeah,
4.
so more than likely it's going to keep it switched off. If you did want to check, you could go to your settings. In settings, you'll find the tab for general. And then when you go to transfer or reset, it'll take you to network settings, or alternatively in your search, just type in hotspot and it should give you any further details, whether it is limited by your service provider or not. Dara obviously uses an iPhone, so she might have a better answer for that. But usually if your hotspot is not switching on, 90% of the time it's because your provider has switched it off because you only have a low data plan. Only people with generally very, very high data or unlimited data, like for example, mine is unlimited data, so I can keep hotspot on and supply internet to other devices if I need to.
Hello, Keval. I just come back. Sorry, I was pressing wrong place. I started pressing on an icon, actually on icon personal hotspot, and it's coming on, so it's working.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I didn't know where to tap, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would advise, it's up to you if you want to keep it on, but
No.
be aware.
I have turned it off. I
Yeah,
have turned it off. Yeah.
Yeah. And the only time you need to switch it on is if for example, you need to connect your laptop or a device or anything to the internet, but you don't have a Wi-Fi or any other type of internet service on any other device, you can use your phone to provide it. But please, anyone using hotspot, double check what data you are allowed each month, what day it starts and what day it ends, so that you know how much data you've got to use to be able to provide hotspot.
Thank you, Keval, and I'm glad to see you back. You are all healthy and walking and talking. So good to see you, Keval.
Trying, yes, thank you.
Thank you.
If anyone today, Dara has had to kind of leave. She'll try again, but it's a little tricky for her. But we did well to have had her so far. So we've got Keval's expertise. So if anyone has any questions, then
I can't seem to see the chat on the Zoom.
Are you on Zoom at the moment?
Yeah, but I can't find the chat button.
Are you using your phone or laptop or?
Laptop.
Laptop. With your mouse, if you scroll towards the bottom,
yeah,
it should bring up a menu for participants, chat.
Yeah. No
Yes, if you
participants
press,
there, share
sorry?
screens there, reaction, apps, and more. Oh, there it is, chat. Oh, it's in the more button. I got it. I
Yeah,
found
and
it.
then
Thanks.
sometimes your chat will disappear when the screen is extended to full screen. So at the top, there's a button for view, and you can exit full screen at any time. And when you exit full screen, the chat should show up. It's normally on the right-hand side, but depending on your settings, it may turn up at the bottom or on the left.
Do you mean, oh, yeah. When I do the view and I go into exit or full screen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Can I just request people to raise their hands and not for the time being put questions on the chat, because Kevil's actually answering them, so he won't be able to read and answer. So if you could just raise your hands and Smita Bhabi will let you in unmute so you can then ask your questions. So whilst people are getting ready, we have one from Pandya. Kevil, he's asking, he or she, I do not know if you can help on this. I have an iPhone 8 Plus. Please, can you inform how to get images? I've tried to go into settings, general keyboard, new keyboard, but this does not work. Please, can you help?
Okay, for iPhone, usually, again, if someone has changed any default settings on their device, that may have caused this issue, but the standard way to get to it, so if you've got your iPhone, you go to your settings and then you go to the tab that says general, you swipe down to where it says keyboard, and where it says keyboard, you can then select add new keyboard. Now swiping down, it should take you to where it says emoji.
So try whilst
I don't actually use the iPhone myself, but generally, if you want to, for example, if you're on your text messages, if you open up messages and you tap on the text field where you type in, so for example, if you're getting ready to type a reply and the keyboard has come up, once the keyboard is there, you can tap on the next keyboard key. It's the key with the icon of the globe. So it looks like a globe on your keyboard. But again, some people who may have updated their phone, maybe changed any settings, it may be slightly different. So usually the standard default way, when you press your function to type a message, the keyboard comes up. Once the keyboard is there, you can tap on next keyboard key and then tap on the icon of the globe. Then you either swipe left or right to find any of the emojis that you want to use.
So Pandya, can you just see if it works before we end the session today, and that will help.
I put that in the chat for you. I just typed.
Has anyone got, I know some people have been sending me questions in the week, but now is your chance to ask, because I'm not technical. And today with Dara having had to go and we can't get to synchronize the accounts that she was showing to manage because Cable hasn't got access to so many equipments either. So you have a fine opportunity. So the ones who haven't asked, can you please go ahead? Yeah, go ahead. Smita Bhabi, can you unmute? Yeah, go ahead if you can unmute yourself. Surekavan, go ahead.
Okay. Cable, I've got iPhone 11.
Yeah.
I have a group and I'm not deleting any messages. So if you want, what is the quickest way to go right on top to check rather than scrolling down?
Sorry, so you mean on the group chat or?
Yeah, well, when you have so many messages, and then, if you, rather than scrolling down, is there a quick way to go right on top? Did you understand?
Yeah, so usually there's a, as you are slightly scrolling, either a bar pops up, or it depends on the settings of your phone, whether it's on the default right-hand side or the left-hand side, because people, for example, I'm left-handed, so I set things for a left-handed person to have it on the left-hand side. But usually if you're scrolling and you're using your right hand, there should be a bar that comes up on the right-hand side. You can just scroll that bar right to the top and it'll take you straight without having to press anything else.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now it's great. Thanks, Robin. Now is your day to actually ask questions, because Tara has had difficulties to continue, but we still did well. And Keval's here with us.
Can I have a question? I put my hand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to check, when you send photographs on WhatsApp to each other, I want to delete them and I don't know where it's storing them in my phone.
Okay, so
lost that.
There is a few ways to check. If someone has sent you a recent photo to your WhatsApp, normally your photo, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, it will download itself. There's different settings for photos and videos, whether they download if you're on Wi-Fi, if it can download while you're on mobile data, or it doesn't download at all and you have to do it manually. Usually, most people's photos and videos are set by default to download only when you're connected to Wi-Fi. When that usually happens, it's stored in your WhatsApp files and also usually in a gallery. What phone are you using?
The Android Samsung. So
yeah, is it a Samsung S?
Note 8. So I'm just looking. Note 8. So I know, the sent messages, it's got all the videos or whatever you've transferred or forwarded.
Yeah. So when you go to your gallery for the Samsung Note, there should be an option at the bottom of your gallery which says albums.
If I go into gallery.
Yeah. There will be an option for albums.
Yeah.
When you press albums, and then you scroll to the bottom, it should have your WhatsApp videos and WhatsApp images in separate folders.
Yeah.
So that way it's easy access to find just the ones from WhatsApp.
No, it's not there, because these are the ones that I've transferred from another one, because I don't have automatic downloads anymore.
Okay, so in that
I've turned that off, but
okay,
it still stores it somewhere when I'm transferring the files forwarding the files rather.
Yeah, so
where does that, is it DCIM once I went into, I think?
Yeah, that's your main folder for your phone.
If I go into my files in there.
So everything that you have on your phone should be available on My Files. It's usually the longer way to have to get to it, but that's probably because of your WhatsApp setting. So you would have to go to your WhatsApp setting, and I can't remember off the top of my head what it's. Let me just have a quick look.
It's saying internal storage, then SD card. And do you remember Images, videos, audios, but I don't know where it's stored, all the sent ones. Recent files, so maybe that's what.
Press it and see. So
No, it's dangerous because I might be deleting them when I'm deleting the wrong stuff.
okay, then it's very difficult for them without seeing and reading the thing. And everyone's phones,
Yeah.
because of the
You're
upgrades,
right.
the models, the type, there's so many differences. So we're just doing more general stuff.
Yeah. No,
But
it's
any
okay.
other, yeah. Kevin, were you able to spotlight anything to help Lataben, or?
I think with WhatsApp settings, the best thing is to have a look through so that you're not touching your files. That way you don't accidentally delete anything. Double check your WhatsApp settings on the storage and data and privacy. This should tell you where your WhatsApp images or your files are being saved to. Usually the standard option is to your gallery, which will also show up in My Files in the DCIM. But if for whatever reason it's not saving to your gallery, it's probably because the setting's been unchecked on WhatsApp. So I would definitely look through
I
your
don't
WhatsApp.
want it on gallery because, you know,
No.
of storage.
Yeah, so that's probably why it's been set like that. So you won't find it in gallery. So the only other place to find it will be in your files.
Okay, so let's try that and let us know. We've got Ranjan Amin. Other people can raise their hands, so we'll move to Ranjan Ben. Oops. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, oops, sorry, we've muted you. Hang on. Babi?
Hello?
You need to, yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
I just want to know, I have got so many photos on my phone, but I want to save them on the phone, not on my iCloud. Can I do that just on in the phone?
Are they already in your phone?
Yeah.
So you don't want to move them, or?
If I want to move them to iCloud,
Yeah.
how do I do that? Or do they do automatically or what?
So you want to take it off from your phone and keep it on your iCloud?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would need to check if your gallery or your album is synchronized with your iCloud, first of all. Do you have access to your iCloud?
Yes.
Yeah. So the first thing I would do is check your iCloud first and make sure all the images that you do want to save are definitely there before you delete them on your phone.
Oh.
So check your iCloud first, make sure all the photos, the videos, anything that you do want to save is on there. Do be careful about what your limit for your iCloud is, what space you've got left. Once you've checked your iCloud, and if everything is saving there, on your phone, there's an option for synchronize. So iCloud synchronization, you can search that in your search bar. I'll just check where you find it. Okay, so your iCloud with your phone, if you tap on settings and go to your from your home screen, you can tap iCloud.
Yeah, I'm already on iCloud now.
Yep, then you tap your account and provide your Apple ID. Once you press done, that should automatically sync your cloud to your phone.
Sorry, shall we do it again? So I go on my iCloud account, yeah?
Yep. You would then need to put in your Apple ID and password. If you haven't already done it, if it's not automatically logging you in, you may have to put in your Apple ID and password.
Yeah, when I did iCloud, it says private retry, all these things. I don't know whether you can see them.
I can't see your screen from here, but what you can do is either going to give you an option to switch each item onto iCloud synchronization, and that should be on or off. Now, for you, because you
I got here iCloud backup on.
Yep, that's fine then. So everything should technically automatically save to your iCloud.
Oh, okay.
Double check your iCloud that everything is on there, and then you can go onto your phone and delete them from there if you wanted to. But try it with 1 or 2 images and double check that the one image that you do delete from your phone is also not being deleted from your iCloud at the same time.
So how can I, sorry, how can I check whether I'm on iCloud, you know?
You need to log in. So have a go at your email login, because I'm just conscious other people are waiting. So as soon as you log in, you'll be able to compare, as Keval rightly said to you. Yeah?
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Ashabin, go ahead.
All right. Hi, Keval bhai. You know, I got Facebook, and the Facebook, I'm getting so many members. They are just coming in, and I don't want those. How to stop the people to come in the Facebook?
You mean they're adding you as a friend?
Yeah, they are asking me to be a friend, and I don't want because I don't like Facebook. Facebook is too much time consuming, and I want to stop Facebook totally.
I mean, so if you wanted to stop Facebook, you can deactivate your account. It doesn't delete your account, it just deactivates it. If you wanted to stop friend requests on Facebook, basically, I'll put this into the chat for you because it's
okay.
Okay.
Put this into the chat.
Yeah, we will cover Facebook in future as well, Ashabin.
Okay.
But in the meantime, Keval's just sending that in the chat.
All right.
Are there other people who haven't asked any questions? Yeah, no worries. Other people who haven't asked any questions at all and have a burning question? Okay. Bhaktiben, just bear with us. Ekbena je nathi chance Mariana, we'll take them first, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Just bear with us. So I've just said that there's a few spaces opened up in the Zoom before we log off in the next 5 minutes if people want to rejoin and ask their questions directly. But in the meantime, on our mobile apps group, we have a question from Rekha bin Lakhani, Keval. It says, is it safe to save all your passwords on your iPhone under settings and passwords where it gives you this option?
Again, the reason it's kept there is because Apple, iPhone use that as a safe place for you to store your passwords, but it's a common feature and everyone using an Apple product will know that this feature is available. So anyone wanting to access those passwords, if they are going to try, that's where they're going to look for them. We did go over different ways of setting up passwords for your accounts in one of the older sessions. I think this was about 3-4 weeks ago, maybe. That session is on YouTube at the moment, where we did that. So if you wanted to go back and just refresh what we discussed about passwords, how to set them up, the different types of accounts to use. Personally, I would not save any passwords or any sensitive information on my phone or on any electronic device that is connected to the internet. Saving your password somewhere, unless you've done it in a very, like in the middle of a text or something like this, it's very obvious to anyone who's looking at it that this is a password. Usually passwords will have a capital letter, a symbol, a number, uppercase, lowercase. And when you see anything with mixed symbols like this, you automatically tend to realize that it is a password. So I tend to stay away from that. But if, you know, this is more down to personal opinion, my advice would be potentially to find a different location within your phone. Rather than save it as a text, what some people do is write it down, take a screenshot, and then save the photo instead, because that's then it's kind of shadowed into your gallery. It's going to be very difficult for someone to look through. Maybe if you've got 5,000 photos, only you will know where that photo is, and you can maybe look at it that way. Another way is, and this is what some people do, you can create an email, and before you send it to anyone, in the send, so when you press compose email, you can put your passwords into an email and just save it as a draft. So you've always got access to your draft emails. It's not sent to anyone, and that's usually a safe location, because someone would have to get into your internet, get your passwords and into your email. So there's another layer of security before anyone gets to your password, if you are going to save it. But my advice would be try and memorize them rather than save them online or on a device.
Keval, because you're not an iPhone user, we have a question in our group from Vipul Bhai about the battery health. It says, what is battery health, which is next option after the low power mode? But if you can't, that's okay.
No, that's fine. So battery health on iPhone, usually what it's describing, I'll get you the exact definition of it. But generally, your power saving mode is what Dara explained earlier, and your battery health, it displays information about your battery's capacity, peak performance. So some of you may have heard a few years ago, Apple got into trouble because their batteries, their older phones were starting to go very slow, and they were purposely reducing battery capacity so that people would have to upgrade to a new phone. They got caught, they've been done for this, and now usually your battery should last the normal length, but your battery health is telling you about the health of your battery. How long, when you fully charge it, for example, when you get a new iPhone and you fully charge it, it will tell you the runtime of your battery is, for example, hypothetically 36 hours. Once you've been using that phone for a year, you've been charging it on, off, charging it on, off, etc. That battery, the maximum capacity may have gone down to 34 or 32 hours now. Like anything, over a period of time, like a car, like any type of electronic device, usually the health of that will tend to go less and less. So it's like a rechargeable battery. When we used to use the rechargeable batteries before, they used to last for 6 hours. The more you use the batteries, the time of that battery tends to reduce slightly. So this is more referring to your health rather than saving energy or anything.
So thank you for that. So if it's saying 83%, does that mean the health is very good at the moment?
No, that would suggest that your battery is charged up 83% at the moment.
No, under the, sorry, let me just get back to, oops.
Yes.
Under the battery health, it's saying 83%.
Okay, and what is your actual battery life at the moment?
But maximum capacity, sorry, it's saying 83%.
Oh, it's telling you your battery maximum capacity is 83%.
Yeah. Okay. I charge the battery every night, so it goes up to 100%, and the maximum capacity now it's 83%, and it's saying your battery health is significantly degraded. An Apple authorized service provider can replace the battery.
Yeah,
is that normal?
Usually what Apple will tell you, any iPhone with a battery capacity of 80% or above is considered to be in optimal condition. Apple, what they say themselves is that the battery health and that its 1 year warranty covers any battery at 80% capacity or more. After 1 year, it's not unusual to then see that battery sometimes go a bit lower, but you would still expect it to be above 80% and usually around the 90–95%. How long have you had your phone?
Probably about 3 years now.
Oh, wow. In that case, to still have 83% health, that would suggest you've used your phone very moderately compared to, what most people would say. But you can speak to Apple, you can let them know. You may be covered. Again, the standard is a 1 year warranty for them, but usually the reason for this and the reason they go, there's nothing to say that you can't use it when it's still 70, even a bit lower, but you will find that it might just be a fraction of a bit slower to use your phone, etc., etc. But generally, anything over 80% is considered optimal. And if yours is still 83% after 3 years, I would say you've done very well with that. But at some point, like with any device, the device that you have is actually going to start going out of date with the new features that people are launching, like metaverse, virtual reality, and all the new stuff coming on phones and within the next year or two. More than likely you will be, or they will try and ask you to get an upgrade sooner or later. That again is down to personal choice, whether you want to just have your battery replaced and use the older device, or whether you'd consider changing your whole device. So at the moment, anything over 80% is very optimal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Can I just say to everyone કે આપણો ટાઈમ થઈ ગયો છે, કેવલને ટાઈમ હોય અને કોઈને પૂછવું હોય તો આપણે જેને રહેવું હોય એ રે, બાકીનાને officially you can finish if that's okay. Keval, are you okay for another brief few minutes for a couple of hands? Yeah,
I've got about 5-10 minutes. Yeah. 5 minutes.
Okay, great. Thank you. So the rest of you, if you want to go, that's okay. I have Binduben on the line, Keval. Binduben, go ahead.
Oh, ધન્યવાદ કેવલભાઈ, glad to have you back. અને ભાઈ હું WhatsApp બોલું છું ને, તો 2 મિનિટ પછી ઘડી ઘડી કટ ઓફ થાય ને, કાં હું ફોન કરું પાછો તો મારી ફ્રેન્ડ પાછો ફોન કરે, તેનું કારણ શું ભાઈ?
એટલે એમને કપાઈ જાય છે.
હા, એમને કપાઈ જાય છે. બધા મને કમ્પ્લેન કરે છે કે દર 2 મિનિટે તમારો ફોન કપાઈ જાય છે. કેવલભાઈ, glad to have you back. અને ભાઈ હું WhatsApp બોલું છું ને, તો 2 મિનિટ પછી ઘડી ઘડી કટ ઓફ થાય ને, કાં હું ફોન કરું પાછો તો મારી ફ્રેન્ડ પાછો ફોન કરે.
હા, 1 મિનિટ બીનાબેન, 1 મિનિટ.
એમને કપાઈ જાય છે. હેલો.
એમને કપાઈ જાય છે. બધા મને કમ્પ્લેન કરે છે કે દર 2 મિનિટે તમારો ફોન કપાઈ જાય છે.
તમે જ્યારે sorry.
Okay, Smita Babi.
Hello, Smita Ben.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Hello, Smita Ben. Hello.
Can we just mute everyone? Okay. Okay, Keval, so the issue is, could it be that the timing on WhatsApp is like that, or there's some issues with the phone?
Usually it's going to be a network issue. Probably your reception or wherever you are is either bad reception. Again, this is usually 80-85% of the time the problem. There may be other issues there that we can look into, but it's either your network or you need to connect to Wi-Fi, or what's happening is you are connected to Wi-Fi and you're going between that zone where your Wi-Fi is disconnecting and it's trying to connect to mobile data, and you're on that line where your Wi-Fi is disconnecting, it's connecting to mobile data and your phone calls are cutting off. So either stay a bit closer to your modem or switch your Wi-Fi off and do it through your mobile data, and you shouldn't have any more problems.
Okay, Binduben, તમે આવી રીતના ટ્રાય કરજો અને પછી અમને કહેજો કેવું થાય છે.
મોબાઈલ ડેટા ઉપર અને વાઈફાઈ બંધ કરી દેવાનું.
હા, એવી રીતના ટ્રાય કરીને જુઓ એમાં કઈ ફેર પડે છે તમને, અને પછી તમે મોનિટર કરજો. અને લોકલ મોબાઈલ ફોન હોય ને, મોબાઈલ ફોનની શોપ તો એમાં પણ જાજો, that they might be able to look it up for you. Yeah? Okay, thank you.
મને નવું રૂટર ગયા વર્ષે આપ્યું. મને એનાથી ફેર પડશે પણ કઈ ફેર નથી
તો
પડ્યો.
તમે એ કંપનીને કયો તમારી માટે ચેક કરી આપે રૂટર, અને એકલું વાઈફાઈ એકલું રાખીને ચેક કરો કે શું 1 દિવસ, અને 1 દિવસ ઈ બંધ કરીને ડેટા ઓન રાખીને ટ્રાય કરો અને મોનિટર કરીને પછી જુઓ શું થાય છે. Okay? Thank you. Welcome. Not at all. Thank you. Saroj Ben, 1 minute. I know Kusum Ben, you are waiting, but Saroj Ben joined Nata Thai Sheka, but she's just been able to come on the Zoom. So Saroj Ben, let us unmute you for your question, please.
Hi, Smita Ben. I just needed to ask, sorry, I have not been able to understand anything. Because question nati puchi sakti, ane hu phone upar hati, I couldn't check or do anything without the instruction from Dara either. So will I be able to do it from your recording?
Yeah, you can go on to YouTube on our mobile phone apps work group. You're on the WhatsApp group, yeah?
I am on the WhatsApp group, yes.
Yeah, if you go to the YouTube link, you'll be able to rewind today's session and listen to all of it and get yourself refreshed.
Okay, because I can't understand how I needed to go into my settings and to my
No, absolutely. If you go to our YouTube, if you go to the YouTube link, that will have everything there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we also had issues with the capacity, Sarojban, so sorry about that, but you'll be able to practice. So Sulochnaben, can you quickly ask your question, please?
Thank you, Keval. Glad to see you are well.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sulochna, are you there?
આ દેખાય છે આ મારો એરો આ WhatsApp નું છે અને જ્યારે હું એને ક્લિક કરું છું ને તો શું આવે છે કે couldn't download video, try again. If the problem keeps happening, try turning off Wi-Fi or VPN or connecting to a different Wi-Fi network. I did everything, but still I can't download these videos.
So usually
I get the same as well on some videos.
And what phone is that one there?
It's iPhone.
iPhone. All right. Have you checked whether your storage is full or not?
No, it's not full. I
No?
checked. Yeah, I checked.
Okay, so usually then that will be down to your WhatsApp settings, maybe, whether you've got the right option available. So in WhatsApp settings, where the 3 dots is at the top.
Yeah. Should I go on WhatsApp setting?
Yeah, when you go to WhatsApp settings.
Yeah.
On storage and data, the option for that.
Yeah.
You've got manage storage, network usage, use less data for calls, and then there's 3 options underneath for auto download or media upload. It should say that when using mobile data, when connected on Wi-Fi, or when roaming. What are the answers that you've set it as?
It's auto recommended. It's in photos.
Yeah, so when it says when using mobile data, does it say no media or all media, or if you click on it?
Where I have to click? Sorry.
Where it says when using mobile data.
When use. No, I can't see. Sorry. Media upload quality.
So settings, you're in the storage and data.
Yeah.
Above media upload quality, you should have media auto download.
Media upload quality only, I got the last one.
No, above that.
Above is a reset auto download setting.
Yeah, so reset auto download setting. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Is there anything above that?
No. Above is video or audio, photos and documents.
Right, so that, I believe, because obviously we're looking at different screens. I'm on a Samsung at the moment, but the WhatsApp settings, where you are there in that screen, when you're pressing it, the bit that it says for photos, audios, videos, documents, you know what you just said there?
Yeah.
You'll need to check if those boxes are checked and whether it's only for your Wi-Fi or whether it's for mobile data.
It's only Wi-Fi. It's only Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Okay, so for instance, then, if you're not on a Wi-Fi network, it may stop any downloads at the time, or if your mobile data is still connected, because as per your setting, it will only download when you're on a Wi-Fi network that your phone is connected to.
Yeah, but in the house, I got Wi-Fi, but still I can't download.
Yeah, that may be because your mobile data is still on. So again, depending on the setting that it's been checked on your WhatsApp setting at the moment. And also if you, that message, if you send that to either Smita auntie or put it on the chat now. By next week, we'll double check any other options that you might be able to look at, or if there's any common problems with that.
Kevalbhai, there are, sorry,
Okay, fine.
just come into this question. I think somebody said to me that the way the other people send you WhatsApp, that affects have you download or not. Is that right?
Keval, 1 second, please. Excuse me. સુલોચના બેન, તમે બીજું ઓપ્શન છે કે મોબાઈલ ફોન નું આજુબાજુ શોપ હોય ને, તો કારણ કે અમુક વાર છે ને કે આ લોકો જોવે નહીં ત્યાં સુધી બધાના કોઈ વાર મોડલ ના હિસાબે સેટિંગ્સ જુદા હોય, એટલે તમે બતાડી આવજો. They are always really helpful. So you might find કારણ કે અમુક ઓલું જુદા જુદા permutations હોય ને, તો ઈ તમે ટ્રાય કરજો. I'm so sorry, પણ કુસુમબેન and them have been waiting for a while, અને પછી Keval needs to finish as well, so just bear with me. Kosumben.
Thank you, Keval. Thank you.
So look, auntie, what you might want to quickly try, your airplane mode, switch it on, switch it off, and see if that helps as well.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay,
Hello,
I will try. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Kosumben, go ahead. Bye.
હવે સર આપણે મોડું થઈ ગયું ને, તો તમને નેક્સ્ટ ટાઈમ હું સવાલ પૂછીશ આવતા વીકે.
કઈ નહીં, સિમ્પલ હોય ને તો કુસુમબેન સે જલ્દી પૂછી લો. તમે ક્યાંના વેઇટ કરતા હતા ને?
મને છે જે પૂછું તે હું આવતા વીકે પૂછીશ. આમાં મને છે ને એક વસ્તુ ભાઈને પૂછવી હતી કે અમે બીજા શું હતા ને, તો એ લોકો મને મોકલાવ્યું છે કે ગુજરાતી આપણે બોલીએ ને તો ગુજરાતી લખાઈ જાય. તો મારી પાસે ગુજરાતીનું બધું છે આની અંદર, બોલતા હોય ને એ લખાતું નથી. તો આઈફોનમાં એવું કઈ હોય છે?
અમારું I think
we covered it before.
I think બે કે 3 વીક પહેલા દાદાએ આઈફોન નું ઈ એક્સપ્લેનેશન આપ્યું હતું. ઈ છે ને અમે ઈ સેશન નું અમે તમને લિંક ઈ સેન્ડ કરી શકીએ, તો ઈ તમે વિડિયો જોઈ શકો. એમાં દાદાએ બધું એક્સપ્લેન કર્યું છે કે કેવી રીતના ઈ ટ્રાન્સલેટ કરે તમારી માટે ને બધું ગુજરાતીમાં આવે ને લખે તમારી માટે.
કુસુમબેન, કદાચ હમણાં લિંક ગોતી કે નહીં શકાય ખબર નથી, પણ ફ્યુચરમાં ઘણા બધાનું રિક્વેસ્ટ છે કે આ ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે બોલીને થાય ને, એટલે ફ્યુચરમાં અમે લોકો એક સેશન લઈ લેશું ચોક્કસ નિયર ફ્યુચરમાં. કારણ કે ઝરણાબેન નું ને ઘણા બધાનું કે આપણા એલ્ડરલી પીપલ ને ઘણું સારું પડે, એટલે we will try and
is it that Google Translate you are talking about? Smita,
I think no,
you are talking about.
Google Translate we did before, but they're talking about the keyboard on the WhatsApp. On the WhatsApp.
I want to learn as well. I want to learn that as well.
Sure. We'll work on that in future. So time is ticking on. Keval needs to go.
I want to know it on Android about that Gujarati thing.
Sure. We will certainly work on that for sure.
Can I talk to Keval, please?
Now, I am so sorry, Amuk Wakat, because Keval really needs to go. So by all means, keep your questions. It was really helpful. એક સેકન્ડ, લેટ મી ફિનિશ. ધારાને આજે જોઈન ના થઈ શકી, તો આપણને લાભ મળી ગયો કેવલનો, who is back with us, અને બધા એના individual questions પણ થયા જેના રહી ગયા છે. Let's see if we can revisit that next week. So once again, thank you all so very much. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Keval, Dara and Smita Rabi as well. And don't get offended, but એને ખરેખર જવાનું છે, અને we are already 15 minutes over. So, એમને થોડું મૂવમેન્ટ છે, એટલે
અમે અમારું બીજું ગ્રુપ છે ને, તો કોઈક દિવસ અમે એમને અમારા ગ્રુપમાં બોલાવી.
એ તમે મને સેપરેટલી રિંગ કરજો ને, આપણે વાત કરાવી લેશું.
તમે ટોપિક એક લ્યો ને તો અમને જલ્દી સહેલું પડે. આ બધું મિક્સ થાય છે ને, તો એક આજે તમે બેટરીનું કીધું તો દેટ્સ વોઝ નાઇસ. ટોપિક આખો એ જ ટોપિક હોય કે આપણે બધા મિક્સ કરે ને ટોપિક, પછી ફેસબુક ને તો વી ડોન્ટ નો વોટ ઇઝ હેપનિંગ. કારણ કે આપણે ક્વેશ્ચન હોય, વી પુટ ઇટ લાસ્ટ એન્ડ એવરીબડી કેન સોર્ટ ઇટ આઉટ. પણ આજે વચમાં ક્વેશ્ચન આવે ને, એક ફેસબુક નો આવે ને, તો વી ગેટ મોડલ્ડ અપ.
કારણ કે બધાના ક્વેશ્ચન્સ જુદા હોય. આજે ફર્સ્ટ ટાઈમ વી બીન વેરી લકી કે આપણને 1-to-1 પર્સનલ ક્વેશ્ચન નો ચાન્સ મળ્યો, બીકોઝ નકર તો અમને શીખાડવું જ હોય છે, એટલે ધારા ને કેવલ આપણને એ રીતનું બધું શીખાડતા જ હોય છે, જુદા જુદા ટોપિક્સ. કારણ કે એટલું બધું શીખવાનું છે કે આપણે કલ્પી ના શકીએ. આજે જેના પર્સનલ ક્વેશ્ચન્સ હતા સોશિયલ મીડિયા કરવાનું છે પણ ટાઈમ બહુ જ ઓછો પડે છે એટલે મિક્સ એન્ડ મેચ નો સવાલ જ નથી થોડું આપણે સંતોષ રાખીને થોડું બે વસ્તુ શીખે ને 10 માંથી તોય ઓકે છે તોય આપણી ગાડી આગળ વધે છે બરાબર ને એટલે યા સો આઈ નો પણ બધાના ક્વેશ્ચન્સ ને બધાનું અન્ય બહુ બધા મારી પાસે ક્વેશ્ચન્સ આવે છે પણ વીકમાં હું જરાય ટેકનિકલ પર્સન નથી એટલે મારા ગ્રુપમાં તમે આપણા ગ્રુપમાં ક્વેશ્ચન્સ નહીં મૂકતા પણ આપણે હવે હોપફુલી ટાઈમ ટુ ટાઈમ ક્વેશ્ચન ના સેશન્સ રાખીએ અને તમારો પણ આજે જે રહી ગયો છે ને હોપફુલી નેક્સ્ટ વીક વી કેન કવર ઇટ અને સ્મિતા ભાભીના ક્વેશ્ચન્સ હતા સો વી વિલ ગોઈંગ ટુ હેવ અ વન્ડરફુલ ઇવનિંગ બધા ફાઇન રીતના કાલે સન્ડે સેલિબ્રેટ કરજો અને પ્રેક્ટિસ કરે રાખજો અને તમને નેક્સ્ટ વીકે મળીએ છે અને સોરી આજે આપણી ઝૂમ માં કેપેસિટી ઓછી હતી થેન્ક યુ Bye. Thanks, Kebo. We can switch it off now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
much. Thank you for your patience and joining. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Smita Ben.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, Smita.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Smita Ben.
Welcome. Welcome.
Smita, bye.
Kebo, can you switch it off now, please? The recording. Smita Bhabi, are you able to close the recording?
I made you host. Smita, I made you host. Back again.
Oh, okay. Okay. I can't do it. Are you able to do it or not?
A few years ago, a couple got into trouble because their batteries, their older.
Smita Bhabi, are you able to do it?
No, I can't because I think the person who starts only they can.
I did say to Dara said we should
coming up. It's not coming up on my.
It's not on mine either. I did say to Dara. Kevin, are you there? Smita Bhabi, sorry we couldn't get to your questions today.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, that's okay.
You're forced to stop.
I think if we stop the meeting, automatically it gets cut off.
Maybe we could try that.
Because there is
stop
nothing
live. Yeah, stop live